and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and I've got an exciting new release of Purple Post for you today. So I have my computer sort of tucked in the corner because I do have some information on this painting, so you get a little bit of background as well, but it is absolutely beautiful. So let me get in the gorgeous wrapping. Try not to ruin this paper because you can wrap some birthday gifts in it if you unwrap it nicely. Works for maybe not the ribbon, but the paper definitely works as a birthday gift. So this painting is called The Fairy House, and it is by Moon-Shaped Monday. It has been 100% charted, hand charted by Diamond Art Studio UK. It was actually Giles's job, this one. From what I'm hearing, he's a bit of a whiz at it. They actually have commissioned Moon-Shaped Monday to design this kit for them, specifically for diamond painting. I thought I was feeling something underneath that then. Yeah, especially for diamond painting. It is a 60 by 90, which is true to size, and it is square drill only. I've got my diamonds in here somewhere. This is a beast. This is a beautiful beast, but it's a beast. Are you ready? Look at that gorgeous design around the outside. I don't even mind doing that 310. The outside edge is a 310. Oh, I love the fact it's got the 310 scattered throughout, like giving it an outline. I find it's a bit like when I did Mother Earth. The black outlines really make the colour pop, and this image is completely different, but absolutely gorgeous. Look at all of that fairy house. I'm excited to do this one. So it has 50 colours, 5 of which of them are ABs, so I'm going to go on an AB hunt in a minute. But the RRP for this is £60, and it is released now. So as I'm putting this video up, it has gone up on the website, so go and grab yourself one. This is one of their newer style canvases. So it is got this gorgeous sort of short lint canvas on the back, and this cover film is thicker. Can you hear that? You can hear the thickness in it. So what they've done with these new canvases is there is no white symbols. They don't use the colour white anymore. So most of the ones that you would think are white or think at a glance are white are actually yellow. And the reason they do this is to stop ink bleeding. So because you're actually printing on a canvas, when something is white, there is actually no colour there whatsoever. So if you then do a dark colour around it, what can happen is the ink can just bleed in a little bit, and sometimes it can make the symbols a little bit harder to read. It can depend on the canvas and on the symbol, but this sort of gets rid of that because it's actually printed. So they mainly use yellow, but you might find the odd colour in there, so you could play hunt for a different colour and see what there is. They've also upgraded the sticker sheets for the storage boxes. So these are now all one piece of sticker rather than individual pieces, which is what they were before, because some people thought they were a little bit too fiddly. But yeah, so they will eventually roll out all their canvases to be this style, but at the moment there is some of them that are and some that aren't. But look at that, absolutely gorgeous. So let's go on a little A/B hunt. Look at that black though. Now really, apart from this edge of the rope that is solid black, which only really, depending on which way you orientate your canvas, you're only going to feel like you're doing a lot on two sides, because otherwise you're just catching a piece of it at the side. Most of it is giving you all your outlines. Ideal time. I love pieces like this because I will have a section and I will do all the black, do all my outlines, and then fill in all my gaps. And I think it looks absolutely beautiful. But let's have a look at what the ABs are, even though these colours are stunning, and see if we can find them. So let's go on an AB hunt. So there is 5 ABs. They are all tucked here in the end. So the first one we have is 666 DMC number, which is bright red, and I can already see straight away it is sort of the more inside shading as you go out. The plus symbol, it is on all of these petals all the way around here. It's on these flowers and berries and things that you can see here. It's on most of these up here. I think it's only that one at the front that's a little bit paler that it's not on. And then it is also on some of these berries and things down here. So pretty much anywhere you can see a bright red, there is a little bit of a scattering of this red AB. Symbol is actually really easy to see, whether that's just because of the other ones it's surrounding, but it's in yellow. Then we have 742, which is this gorgeous orange. That one is the letter D. I'm expecting it up here, but it's not up here. Okay, so it's not up there. It's definitely, oh, it's looking more yellowy. That's why I'm looking at the darker orange colours, but it's here. So we've got a little scattering on our B up there. That B is gorgeous. We have some more on this B over here. We have it in the centre of our flowers. We have it underneath this little pot that's got some leaves in it. It's in there. I feel like there needs to be a huge place with it in. Oh, there we go. That's why. There's quite a few. There's quite a lot. There's more than there is the red. So I'm like, where else is it? So it is in all the insides of these flowers. Is that a little caterpillar? It's on this little caterpillar. It's on the insides of these. And here's where the bigger amount is. It is quite a chunk of the petals on the sunflowers. So on the darker petals, it's just sort of around the outside. But on this brighter petal, it's this whole sort of middle section here. And that will give you that colour then teamed up with a yellow. It's also on this sunflower. So there's loads on that one. So that is number 2. Number 3 is 995. This one is the letter M, so it's 995 in AB, and I can see that here on the blue flowers, quite clearly scattered. Again, a bit like the red, it's sort of, in this case, it's the sort of darker section on the inside of the flower. We've got it here on all these blues. We've also got it here on the wings of this. Is it a dragonfly? It's very hard sometimes to tell close. Oh, butterfly. Looks more like a butterfly. So we have some of it there. We don't have any of that blue further up. Then we have 996 AB, which is of course just a little bit lighter. That one is the symbol O. So the butterfly wings here are actually made up of both of those ABs. So the whole of this butterfly will become a sparkle. And then it is in the blue flowers as well. So the next layer on the blue flowers is the O. So again, your blue flowers will sparkle, and they are scattered around here. And then last but by no means least, we have the white AB, which is a tick symbol. That one is scattered a little bit in these blue flowers. There is another colour that isn't an AB, but there is a scattering of them in there. So these blue flowers are going to sparkle. Your red berries are going to sparkle. Not the whole of it, but the berry itself is going to sparkle. Of course, your sunflowers are sparkling from your orange. We've got sparkling around here, and there is some white tucked in to brighten up these sort of leaves around here, the red leaves. So the red ones are going to sparkle with ABs in a couple of different sections. Of course, your berries and your butterfly do. This is where a bit of the white goes, is in your daisies. So they're going to sparkle. And in your bee, in the sort of the bum of your bee, and also on the wings of your bee, and that is for both of them. There's also a little bit of sparkle in this purple flower over here, a little bit on here, a little bit on here, and there is a little bit of sparkle, just a little bit, in the panes of glass in the fairy house. So I think that's a really nice selection of ABs. There's a little bit of sparkle in this window as well. So your ABs are going to be bringing out the animals and the flowers in this gorgeous image. But look at that little pebble walkway. That is so sweet. So yeah, nice placement of ABs. I do like the placement of that. I don't know if that was Giles or if that was Sam, but I do like the placement of ABs. It's sort of scattered, but it's highlighting certain parts of the image, primarily the flowers and a couple of the little bugs and animals that are in it. But yeah, I'm really excited to do this one. I think it's going to be great fun, and that amount of black does not scare me whatsoever. So I will pop a link to this down below in case you fancy one, and hopefully this one will get picked for me to do soon, because yeah, I love doing a black outline and then filling in the colour. It's like colouring in diamond painting. Anyway, go and grab yours now. Thank you all. Thank you to all of you so much for watching this video, and I will speak to you all again soon.